Multiple generations of a family living under one roof is not really a new concept, but here in South Florida, it's becoming more common for economic reasons.
In fact, the West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Miami market has the 5th highest number of families in the U.S. living in a multi-generational home.
So our co-anchor Tiffany Kennedy shows us how builders are designing homes now with this in mind.
At this new community in Lakewood Ranch, hundreds of homes are being built.
This is one of our new floor plans that we're going to be debuting here very soon in this community.
Brian Freen is a new home guide with Coulter. Like many South Florida developers, the company is tailoring some of its floor plans around multi-generational households.
We wanted to have plans that gave an option to convert spaces within the home into one of those in-law suites, multi-generational living areas. It's going to be a more prominent option. It's going to be available on more of the plans and in the vast majority of our communities. That's the back of the bedroom of that in-law suite.
Freen says they're building based on the trends they're seeing.
So this is kind of like your little living room area. You'd have couch, TV. During the years of the pandemic, there was sort of a recalibration of what matters to people, and whether it's a renewed sense of family or even just kind of a reaction to the economic circumstances out there, we're seeing more and more people doing that multi-generational cohabitation.
In fact, according to a Pew Research Center survey based on U.S. Census data, since 1971, the number of families living in a multi-generational household has quadrupled to nearly 60 million people. That's almost 1 in 5 people in this country, mostly because of finances and caregiving.
So you have the sandwich generation of kids that are taking care of parents and their own kids, but you also have the boomerang kids who graduated, went out, and then for reasons not their own, they had to come back. And being able to have that space without people feeling cramped or being on top of each other is very, very valuable.
Nathaniel Crawford is a South Florida real estate agent. He says it's a trend that's been growing for years here in South Florida.
Those clients coming from South and Central America, that multi-generational housing has been the norm for them. So when they come here at every price point, that's sort of what they look for. And if they couldn't find it, it sort of became whatever they bought. And as that trend sort of expanded, then with the pandemic and as these developers that we have begin to cater to a much more diverse market of both domestic and foreign buyers, they're looking to build in those opportunities wherever they can. All of those influences are going to continue to put pressure on developers to supply a product that fulfills that demand.
That was Tiffany Kennedy. While multi-generational living can sometimes be stressful for obvious reasons, a majority of adults who do this say living with other family members has been a positive experience.